Good afternoon, and welcome to the latest episode of Blacksmith Cellars. Been a busy afternoon. Got done with work, and these vines have been growing like absolute craziness. And after a consultation last week with a fellow vintner, he said, hey, you need another Catchwire. So I still have a bunch of wire left from the initial install. So I got the bale out this afternoon, and looks really good. Did another row of Catchwires, and I'm going to show you that right now. You can see you got the first Catchwire right here, and now I've got my second one right here. So you can see how it really grabs the vines as they grow, and this is creating the canopy that we want. And I don't know if you noticed on that quick shot, but check out the grape development. We got some serious fruit action happening here, and a lot of stuff down below here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? About 95%, maybe 90% of the vines have got fruit present. There's a couple that aren't. I was a little bent out of shape about that, but I have to keep reminding myself that this is not for profit. This is for fun. Anyway, let's see what else has been happening. We finally got some rain, which was really good because we didn't have any for a long time. But the vines must have really done well in year 1 and year 2 because they really kept growing. And got rain the last couple days, and they just really perked up and exploded. So starting to see a lot of shade in between the rows, which is kind of cool because grapes need both sunlight and a little bit of shade. I also did some pruning yesterday. There's a lot of vines that were cascading into the rows and it's just looking kind of messy, and they were kind of getting carried away. And again, just using logic, I thought, well, all the nutrients are going to that. I don't want it to go to that. I want it to go to the grapes. So did a bunch of pruning, and I like the way it looks now. It's nice and tight, neat, tidy. I am German after all. Have not, knock on wood, right here, knock on some wood here. Have not had issues with deer since that very first encounter right after bud break. So I sprayed some stuff, some smelly stuff maybe a week ago. So probably do that in a couple weeks, and gearing up for the Japanese beetle. It's getting warmer here, as you can tell today. It's about 87. So the Japanese beetle is going to come out in full force. So I need to really get at that. So I'm going to be dusting the vines with some stuff to help stop that. Oh, look at that right there. See that little thing right there? Can you see that? Oh, he's camera shy. That is a nymph of a spotted lanternfly. So yeah, not good. So they're coming. They're around. Oh, and you can see this. See all this deterioration of the leaf? That's the beetle. So that's not good because that means I'm late. So I guess I know what I'm doing tonight. I'm going to be, once the wind dies down, I'm going to be spraying some stuff to try and combat that. The other thing I wanted to show you that's really cool, how did I put up these wires, you're asking yourself, right? So there's this little gizmo here called a gripple. And, sorry, I can't turn the camera around. Where's the gripple? There's the gripple. So it's like if you do any plumbing, it's like a shark bite. So you shove the wire in one end and it can't come out the other end, or it's like one of those Chinese finger tortures. I don't know if you can say that. It's probably politically incorrect, but that's what they were at the carnival and at the state fair when I was growing up. Anyway, you put one wire in one way and it can't go the opposite way. Then you put another one in the other way and it can't go the other way. And then there's this really cool tool right here, this gripple tool, $79.95 at your local vineyard supply store. That it kind of, let's see if I can do this one-handed here. It wedges in here, and it grabs the wire, and you ratchet it back and forth, and it pulls it tight. You can adjust the foot-pounds of torque, which I have it set on 375. Sounds like a good number. Anyway, there's the bale of wire. So I've still got a little bit left. Should I need to replace any, or if, God forbid, a tree falls and wipes out a bunch of the stuff. But everything's looking really, really good. If you're ever out east, please make a detour and come by and see it. I do plan on making some kind of wine this year. I don't know what my yield's going to be, but I think I mentioned in a previous episode that I will either make a sparkling rosé or a port. I think those are both celebratory for the first vintage. Anyway, I have a red nose and I'm hungry. So if you got grape juice, drink it. Tomorrow's promised to no one. Thanks for tuning in, you 8 people, and tell 8 more. Bye.